Hi there and welcome back to Interior Designer Plays. Today we are building in some Myshuno again and again an apartment build, and it is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, extremely luxurious CC filled apartment that is, as you can already see from the kitchen, is very much earthy toned, with these neutral beige tones and all this, with this extremely nice looking kitchen with this informal dining area next to it. Basically the kitchen has 2 ovens because I thought, okay, a house like this needs 2 ovens for when they have a party or something, for like little appetizers in the oven. And then next to the table I put this little vent which I found and I then thought would be perfect as heating, because in these apartments you would probably have some like heating, ventilation coming out of the floor. And here we are, well, almost done with the kitchen, which I think looks amazing. And moving on to the formal dining area. So I wanted there to be this difference between the informal dining area where you can sit with your friends and basically when you are cooking, sitting there, and then the formal area, which is almost on the other side of the, literally on the other side of the apartment, with this little sitting nook area, so that when you host a party, as this apartment is almost 250,000 simoleons, is quite a luxurious happening. So I would imagine that they would have a caterer in the kitchen heating up things, making things, and then you wouldn't want to sit next to it. A bit about the concept of this apartment is I used it as a real assignment. So I made this for my private save file, and I didn't actually change any of the walls, as you as an interior designer wouldn't anyways do, because yeah, you don't just break out walls when you get hired. That's something well, if the space looks decent, we try to avoid that, and so that's what I did here. And I left the walls. I did change the door openings upstairs. I used some CC doors from the brownstone pack from Harry, and but that is everything else I left. So that is basically it of changes that I made to the form of the apartment. And but really, as I said, to give this feeling of a real job, as a designer does. You get a site, and I would imagine these people rent this house, and then would have a designer, and then who had already to negotiate with the owner to change some of the doors to these huge glass doors. And now we moved upstairs actually in the video, and this is a master bedroom that you can really call master. So it basically stretches across the whole length of the apartment, with the bedroom on this side addressing next to it, then a sort of open space, and then the only bathroom in the house. Because I thought if you would then only have 1 bathroom, you would not want your guests, and certainly not in a house of this caliber, walk through your private bedroom to go to the bathroom. So yeah, this apartment gave a bit of, when I look at it, and certainly when you see the screenshots, gave a bit, certainly downstairs, a Gossip Girl vibe. It reminded me of the Van der Woodsen residence of Serena, and this open living space with this big kitchen and this formal dining area, and then these couches there where they would then chill. But then I think the Van der Woodsen apartment also has some bedrooms downstairs, I believe. I should actually rewatch it. Yeah, no. So back onto the build. So I put already some clutter items in because I would like my Sims to move here. It's a young couple with but a very normal heterosexual marriage. So it's they both studied in at Foxbury University, I believe the name is, and they met each other there. She studied literature, wrote some books while she was studying, and he studied bio something, and is now a fish specialist, and she's a lawyer. And so they have a lot of money, and they're quite young. I don't think they are ready for children yet, so they're basically living their best life in the city, close to their job, and have upgraded to this well, it's not a penthouse, but it could easily be one in just sheer size and price, mostly price actually. And yeah, I would like to make this somewhat of a legacy save game, so that they live in certain spaces and then later on probably move to the suburbs. And it's actually the same save game as the apartment I built I think a while back. I should link it here and make a note of it. I will make a note of it, 7 minutes. That you will probably be able to click on the little eye, eye in the right corner, where I will, if I've not forgotten, have linked the video to which I'm referring. So basically, there are her parents that living there in this smaller apartment that made it possible for her to go study at a university, and now are still living there, and she is moving up in the world. And she is living in the same apartment building at the moment as her parents, which is a bit annoying because they tend to walk in at any given moment and want to hang out. So I think it's slowly becoming time for her to move away. So yeah, that's the little study here where she could, if it really is necessary, receive some clients or have some work. As you saw, there are some boxes with work and all these things. And then we are moving on to one more room, I believe, and that is the TV room. Since downstairs I found was too formal to have a TV, also with all the windows and not really a lot of walls. I didn't want to have a TV obstructing the view. So here we are building the TV room with these lovely couches. They look very comfortable, and then at the end a little personal office, not as formal as the other one if you still want to sit there, and a small breakfast room, because I could believe that they might have a cook coming, and then they could cook there. But this room is perfectly changeable, and I'm sure that when she gets pregnant or they're adopting a child, they will reuse this room and turn it into a bedroom with private bathroom. But yeah, that's it for me. You have gotten this far. It would be great if you could leave a like, and I will see you again soon, I think. Well, I know that I will be back soon, but I don't know if you will be back. But fine, I'm ranting now. Enjoy the screenshots and let me know what you think. Bye!